It did flip. Okay, it flipped Gaege and CantCrash at least.
There we
I
go.
do like your matte basic. I think that's pretty fun.
I got this off of Amazon for like 15 bucks. It was great.
Yeah. I had a t-shirt like that when I was a kid. Sick.
Everyone ready?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Draw for turn.
Yeah.
I was hoping somebody would get
I
that.
got that. Dude, my brother-in-law looks so much like the Offspring singer.
Hell yeah. Temple Garden, tapped, pass turn.
Back when he was skinny, at least.
Okay, I don't know why mine got foggy all of a sudden, but that's kind of whack.
Autofocus.
Tap Sacred Foundry. Pass. That's a lighting issue.
Play breeding pool tapped and pass.
Breeding tool tapped.
Breeding tool for you.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. We will play an island. Oh, pass turn.
Untap. Watery Grave, tapped, pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Dang, all the heck. Put a Glacial Fortress in there and pass.
Okay. I'm gonna play Rejuvenating Springs. Tap 2 for a Coiling Oracle. Reveal the top card. If it's a land, it hits the battlefield. And Primal Vigor. That's just gonna stay on top of my battlefield. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. And then pass turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay. May you live in interesting times. I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna tap 2 to bring out best boy, Esior Wardwing Familiar. You should be able to click on him. He's a nice little owl bird, and I'm gonna pass turn.
Untap. Yeah, it's a pretty good boy. Play me a Taiga. Tap for a white. Other two don't matter. Cast Sisay. For the first time this game. Pass turn.
Okay.
Oh, what will I do?
Oh boy. Alright. Playing the Temple of the False God, which I cannot even use. And
A sad turn 3 False God.
yeah. I go hard. Tap 1, nothing. Talisman of Conviction. And I pass.
I'll play Forest. Tap 3 for Risen Reef. Reveal the top card. It's a land that goes in the battlefield. Nope, it's a counterspell into my hand. Not to show my ass or anything. Pass turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep and draw. Okay. We are going to play an island, and we will tap 3 to play Cryptoplasm. But I can make him become whatever on my upkeep. So I'm going to pass turn.
Cool. I like it. Draw.
Seems good.
Yeah. Move to attack phase. Swing Sisay at Gaege for 2.
And I will not
Second
block.
main.
Or technically. Can I just make this, there you are, basic, and then...
Second main. Breeding pool into play tapped. Cast a crawl space. No more than 2 creatures can attack me each combat. Pass turn.
That's a good one.
Damn.
Hey, I got a war room. Nice. Put this off to the side for now since I can't use it. Jesus. Red. 1, 2, 3, and play a Titanic. Pass. The 7/1 flyer. Artifact. Crew 3.
Vehicle. Shoot.
Which can't do anything. So.
Douche.
Oh boy.
Big. It's a big boy if you have that thing crewed.
If. Keyword. If.
Honestly, I think I'm just going to evoke this Mole Drifter for 2 cards. And I'm going to pass with 8 cards in hand, discarding Killer Run.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. And let's see, on upkeep, what's interesting, it's not really a lot on the board right now, and no, I can't do what I think I'm trying to do yet. So I'm going to draw. Ooh, okay. And I'm going to play a land. I'm going to play Echoing Deeps, which I could have come in tapped as any land in the graveyard, but I do not have, there are no lands in the graveyard, so it's just regular here. And I am going to,
The dead cat right there if he steps on my cards.
I'm going to pass turn.
If it was me, I would have copied the kitty, just so I could get some snuggles.
It was only during his second main though, he couldn't have done it.
No, touche.
No.
Gonna do both of these at the same time. Tap 2. I'm gonna play Farseek, search my library for a Plains Island, basically any land, and put it in play tapped. I'm also going to sack this Tarn, search it for a land as well, to play Rings of Brighthearth. I don't think I should antagonize Mr. Titanic, so I'm just gonna sit here and get my 2 lands. Pass turn.
Okay. Very kind of you.
Chance ability.
Well, I guess I can do 2 things. Blue and white, and I will take 1 and play Rory Williams. When I cast him from anywhere other than exile, put 3 time counters on him. So he's going to be in exile for a little bit.
Pretty good.
And then I'm going to pay white and 1 and put Rose Tyler up there. And I pass.
The 2 lands I got were a Volcanic Island and an Overgrown Tomb.
I'm going to play Misty Rainforest and crack it. 1. I know you're in here somewhere. There you are, Tropical Island, not real. And with that, I'm going to play Garruk, Primal Hunter. And I'm going to take him up 1 to make it through 3 beasts. That's all I'm going to do, and pass my turn.
Alright, on your instep, I'm going to tap 4 to flash in Shadowkin.
No response.
And it's
Yeah, sweet.
They'll do some things on upkeep. So, are you past turn, Crash?
Yes.
Okay. Untap. On upkeep, everyone will need to mill 3 cards.
3 lands.
3 lands. Anybody get any creatures?
I got 2 creatures.
Oh, I see what you it's a flash. Okay, I got 1, 2, got a sorcery, a land, and a land.
And you had 2 creatures?
Yeah.
What are they?
Tireless Tracker and Essence Warden.
Okay.
Ooh. That was a good card.
Okay, well, Shadowkin is going to go ahead and become, for now, a tireless tracker.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a tireless tracker, and then investigate on landfall. Another target creature. There's really nothing out here for me to turn Cryptoplasm into. So let me go ahead and I'm going to play a land per turn. It's actually going to be a Temple of the False God. On landfall, I'm going to create a clue token, but I'm going to go ahead and blow it anyway. Put a 1/1 counter here, and I will draw a card for my clue. Let's see. I'm feeling really aggro, like 1 point of damage from Best Boy, you know. It's almost like a mark of honor to just get tapped for 1 by Esior, but I'm gonna pass turn.
Damn, you don't want to make an enemy out of anybody, that's what it is.
No, I don't.
It's alright. I will draw for turn. I like making enemies out of people, so that's just me. Alright.
What's good to know?
Well, an enemy is just a friend you haven't met yet.
Exactly.
Only one person can win the game, so, you know.
See, I like
all in our hearts.
If you're
I
not
like to
first
keep
or
my
last.
record. I have a perfect record right now, so I don't want to mess it up. 0-30.
Green.
Okay, first or last.
Tapping 2. Playing Nature's Lore. Search my library for a forest, putting it on battlefield. Savannah. I'll shuffle here in a moment. Put that in there. Tap my 5. Play that Lord Windgrace I was talking about. Comes into play with 5. I will immediately take it down to 2.
Hold up, let me look at your Lord Windgrace here for a second.
Yeah. Lord Windgrace is +2, discard a card, then draw a card. If a land card is discarded, draw an additional card. -3, which is the one I'm doing right now, if possible. Return up to 2 target lands from my graveyard to battlefield. And then a -11 ability that, have fun, I might get there, I probably won't.
You probably won't. That's what they all say.
Exactly.
It resolves.
It resolves.
Proliferating yet.
Alright, so if it resolves, I will -3 immediately and get 2 lands. And those will be probably the Tarn and the Path. After that, I'm going to crack the Tarn, find some shock land to put into play, tapped, and pass.
Alright, cool. Alright, untapping. Tick down to 2. Watch out for the Rage of Rory. And then now draw. Not a gosh darn thing. Thank gummit. Alright, I'm gonna move to attack phase, and I'm going to attack basic with Rose, who is going to be now a 3/3.
For the record, my Sisay is a 5/5 because Lord Windgrace has 3 colors.
Okay. I'll attack your Planeswalker then.
And what is the power, toughness, and evasion?
She's a 3/3.
Any evasion?
No, she has no evasion.
Okay. And it's the 10th Doctor. 1 moment.
This is just Rose. It's not the 10th Doctor.
Rose. Got it.
Yeah.
Attacks, put a time counter on. Yep. Did you already do your time counter thing?
She doesn't do it. Yeah, she added the 1 because she just has 1.
And so it's a 3/3. I guess I will block with Sisay because Sisay is a 5/5.
Perfect. So she goes back into exile, and now I'll tap 1, 2 white, and a 1, and play out of time. Any response?
What is out of time?
Exiles everybody until it's gone.
Oh god, I gotta read that then.
Okay.
What
Exiles all creatures. creatures that are phased out now until out of time leaves battlefield. And I put a time counter on it for each creature that was phased out.
Resolves. I will put Sisay in the command zone.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna take. How many time counters going to be on this thing?
It depends on how many creatures.
All right. Well, I've got 3
that's
on
3 right
me.
Yeah. And then for you, Slow, how many creatures do you have?
3. So yeah, Esior is going back to the command zone.
Okay.
And then I have 2 creatures that are gonna get whatever.
Sure. And then basics, did you have any other creatures, or was it just Sisay?
That was it.
Okay.
Tokens actually do phase out, don't they?
Yes. Everything that's a creature phases out.
Cool.
Yeah,
that
so-
token-
Yeah, I'll come back.
Yeah, so just stack it so when you guys kill me, it all comes rushing back.
Yo,
The tokens do not come back though, do
they're
they?
phased. They're not phased out.
They're just phased out.
Ah,
So how many is that? 7 or 8? Cant had 3, Slow had 3, Basic had 1. 0?
I had 0 because I put mine in the command zone.
I mean, but that still counts. Does it still count as 1?
Each one phased out this way. Mine didn't phase out that way.
Yeah, each creature.
But it didn't
can
phase
you
out that
actually
way.
return to command zone if you've been phased out like that?
You can, but it's been phased out and not exiled. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
The moment
phased out,
the moment a commander switches zones, that's when you can phase out.
Right.
So
phased out is a zone. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then it still gets a counter then.
Okay, I guess, yeah. Doesn't matter
That's
to
what I'm
me
trying to
because
figure out.
it's their creatures, not mine.
Sure. Okay. I got 8 on them. 8 on the clock. Pass.
Alright. Player heuristics to me.
Nice.
Then tick up Garuk to make Beastie. And I think I'll pass my turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay. And let's see. Oh, you played a Ristic.
Sure did.
You should totally do something about that.
I mean,
Maybe cry.
I'm trying to see, do I want to pay the 1? Like, on general principle, I like to say I don't, but we'll see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play for a land per turn. I'm going to play Thespian Stage. I am going to, yeah, you got the 1. Did you get the 1? Yeah, you got the 1. So I paid the 1 for my draw. I am going to tap this and Thespian Stage to turn Thespian Stage into a Temple of the False God.
Smart.
Cool.
And I'm going to pass my turn at that point.
Okay. Untap. See, the problem with Lord Windgrace is I actually have to discard a card, and I'm not really sure I want to do that. I like all these cards. But I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm going to tick up Lord Windgrace to 4. I'm going to discard a card that's going to be Felidar Guardian, and I'm going to draw a card. I will play this Tundra.
Tundra.
There you go. Put these 2 over here. Tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am not paying the 1. I'm playing Nicol Bolas Planeswalker. That's a 5 loyalty starting, +3 destroy target non-creature permanent, -2 gain control of target creature, and a -9 that I might get there. I don't know. That one actually might get there. The 7 damage target player. That player discards 7 cards, sacrifices 7 permanents. comes into play with 5.
Troy, there is one word that is saving you right now, and that word is non-creature, and that's all I'll say.
Well, I can gain control of target creature, so...
No. I'm saying there's a reason why I'm saying non-creature is a word that's saving you here as the mono blue player with all
just so we're clear, we don't want that, right?
Well, that's what I'm asking. It's on the stack right now. Does it come into play?
No, it resolves.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't resolve. I got a counter spell. I have to do that.
I mean, I can't stop it.
It's my duty.
He said duty. Yeah, counter that. Ah, shit.
That's scary. I don't want that on the field.
Alright, then, yeah, that was my turn then. Pass.
Okay. Let's see if I get actual land this time. We're taking down to 7.
Yeah, CantCrash. I was gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, I know you would.
I was gonna totally fuck you up.
Hey, I got a land. Sweet. I'm just gonna play red, white, a 1 to pay 2, 3, 4, and 5, and play a suspended dinosaurs on a spaceship.
Pause.
These motherfucking dinosaurs.
I've had it.
Motherfucking space.
Motherfucking dinosaurs on this motherfucking
I wasn't gonna
spaceship.
say motherfucking yet. I didn't know if this was like a family podcast.
Fuck no.
Well, it is now.
Yeah.
Pass.
Everybody fucks.
Jesus. Everybody fucks, everybody poops.
It's a family podcast because I called your mom.
Oh, got him. Got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna bring out Esix. And I'm going to tick up Garrick to make a token, which is going to come into the battlefield as a copy of... Is there no other creatures on the battlefield still?
Nope.
It's gonna come in as a copy of a beast.
Brutal.
Damn. Alright. Well, pass my turn.
Alright, untap. And before I get to upkeep, I'm staring at Esix trying to understand, okay, the first time you would create... Oh, okay, so you have to hit this state, you have to be creating a token to begin with.
Yes.
During his turn, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine that with like a deranged hermit. That type of card.
Yeah, it affects more than one token. It's
Yeah.
however many tokens come in at the same time.
So,
Become copies of whatever I want on the battlefield.
you don't want it to play, I promise.
Alright. So, what we will do is, let's see. I've got like a bunch of like this is like what? Yeah. How much do I need here? All right. So we'll do 2 things here. First thing we're gonna do is tap, and then we've got there, and we're gonna float a 1 because this is ultimately gonna end up tapping me out entirely. But the first thing I'm going to do is bring in a Mirror Home Mimic as Esix. And...
That's a problem. Holy shit, that's a problem.
So I'm going to do that, and then simultaneously with the 1 that I've got floated, and the 3 here, I am going to drop my other commander, Sakashima of 1,000 Faces. He is also going to pop in as Esix. He breaks the legendary rule, so I'll make a note that he is...
I really ought to put Sakashima in this deck.
And here's a 4/4, and I'll just use Sakashima here. Alright, so now I have a machine gun too. Ho ho. Fast turn.
Nice.
Brutal. Untap. Draw for turn.
Alright, basic. I'm gonna be on your side now.
Oh.
I can't handle these copies.
Let's figure out what the fuck I can do here.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know what to do. Windswept Heath. Lose a life. I should lose 2 life because I should have done that before. Just search my library for some fucking land. Just put it into play.
Some fucking land.
Solely so I can figure out what the hell to do. I know, I'm about to get all... What's up?
How many time counters are on that big ball of yarn that's got all my boys
7.
locked up?
7 right now.
Okay, so that...
7 more turns.
I'm gonna tick up 5, 6. Actually, no, not tick up. 4. Knock Lord Windgrace down to 1, and I'm going to tap 2 to Rings of Bright Hearth to double that ability. So I'm going to return 4 lands from my graveyard to the battlefield. That's the 2 fetches plus these 2 over here.
But is it enough?
I don't think it is. I really don't. Tap 5. At this point, my lands are kind of ambiguous. I'm just tapping them because they're all dual lands. If you really need me to, I'll do stuff. Recasting Sisay. Path of Ancestry, Scry 1. Bottom up. That thing currently is a 5/5. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left total. Tap 4. Play the Chain Veil. And then tap 1, 2, and I'm going to crack these 2 for lands here in a moment. And I'm going to activate the Chain Veil to be able to reactivate Lord Windgrace.
Hold on.
What's up?
Legendary artifact. Okay, never mind.
All I hear is more.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
You're good. So that was that, and that. So then, yeah, tapping 4 for the Chain Veil to be able to activate Lord Windgrace one more time, so let me shuffle real quick. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm not even going to reactivate Lord Windgrace. I'll just have the mana untapped. Rather do that. Because I only got 1 card in hand, I want to keep it. Nothing else to do, I'll pass.
Alright, my turn. Upkeep. Rory's into play. Go down to 3. And when he goes down to 3, that means I get a dinosaur. Lion Haste. 6. Draw. And I got a land that comes into play tap. Oh boy. Okay, I can't make those both work. But in the meantime, what I will do is pay a blue, a clear to tap this for another blue and white, and a 1, and play a Storm/Time Travel. And I will get, since Rory came into play, it counts as 1, and then plus this, so 2. Is that right? You guys, is there a question on that one?
For each suspend card you own and each permanent you control with a time counter on it, you may add or remove a time counter. And
correct.
That is times how many?
I think it's 2 because Rory counts as 1, and then this one, so just 2.
Yep. So you can add or subtract 2 counters of anything that you.
So I will subtract 2 and add 2 to the arm ball. And then...
Thankfully, I was thinking that you could do it to my planeswalkers too, but you can't.
No, I wish. Oh, that'd be so great. And then since this one took 2, I get 2 more dinosaurs. Technically 3 total. Alright, our time counters move. Okay, and now move to attack phase. Slow Flood. I'm gonna crew my Titanic and attack you. Flying 7/1.
With a 7/1 Titanic.
With trample, flying trample.
Make it sink.
You can make it sink.
Flying trample.
I'll always love you, Jack.
It's been 83 years since I've seen it from it.
You know, I'm just gonna take that 7 to the face.
Okay. Well, I'm sacrificing it and making 7 tokens now. 7 treasure tokens. But thank you for your sacrifice.
Well, yeah, I like this guy more than I like 4 life.
What's that?
I like these Esixes more than I like 4 life, so.
Okay. For sure. And I still have 7, 8 mana. I'm gonna tap 1 and then crack all 7 and play Eugene, Spirit Dragon.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take him up a little bit, and let's see. I know you guys do something like that. And I'm not paying those Ristic Study bits. And I paid 2 cards. So I paid 2 mana to stop 2 of those those Ristics.
I should have 1 less mana because I know I played a spell. I played 2 spells.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I'm gonna attack your beast. I'm gonna send 3 damage to your target beast. And that gives him 9. Any questions? You good? Stop. Oh, and you got rid of your beast already?
Yes,
Sorry.
I do.
Okay. Fast.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and play Avenger of Zendikar. When Avenger of Zendikar enters the battlefield, I'm going to make 6 plant creatures that are going to turn into any creature on the battlefield.
Oh my god.
And who is not legendary on the battlefield, but Avenger of Zendikar. So I'm gonna make 6 times 6.
So you're gonna make 36 Avenger of Zendikars.
I'm gonna make 6 Avengers and 36 plants.
Got it. Finish.
Plants in this case are gonna be hippos. Just note that they are 0, 1. 31. I will be back. Any questions?
Why does it hurt when I pee?
You know why. You know what you did.
Oh yeah.
I am then going to drop Garrick by 3 and draw 5 cards. Because Avenger of Zendikar's power. 3, 4, 5. I have this many in hand. I have not dropped a land for turn, which will be Temple of Mystery tapped, scry 1. Sure, that can stay on top. All of my plants are going to get a 1/1 counter. And I think I'm going to pass the turn with, how many is that? 9 cards in hand. I'll discard Abundant Harvests and probably Prime Speaker Zenga and pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep and draw. Okay. So I have some questions. So your Avenger of Zendikar comes in and you get to put your 0/1 in for every land you control. But can you make those tokens be copies of something else because of Esix?
No, it's only they come in as copies as they enter the battlefield.
Which is why the first batch of 6 is coming in as Avengers of Zendikar, and then it's making 36 tokens.
How is it making 36?
Because 6
each of
Avengers
those
are coming
Avengers
in.
enter the battlefield and trigger 6 times. So This one enters.
How have you made 6 Avengers?
Avenger Zendikar enters the battlefield. It creates 6 tokens. Those 6 tokens are the first time I've created tokens this turn on my turn, so they come in as a copy of whatever I want. I target Avenger of Zendikar as the copy. 6 of those come in because there's 6 plants. Each of those 6 hit the battlefield and trigger another 6 plants each, making 36 plants.
Okay.
This is
so cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that too.
What?
I am gonna tap out 4 to send in Avenger of Zendikar as an artifact, and so the only thing he's not going to be is a creature.
What's that card?
He's a mana dork with all of his abilities. So
you're gonna
Machine's God Effigy.
Machine God's Effigy. So this is now a Zendikar. So
That's
I'm doing that. I'm making the Zendikar, but I have 2 of these.
See, I have a note about that. If you to read verbatim, the first time you would create 1 or more tokens during each of your turns, you may instead choose a creature other than Esix, Bloom, and create that many tokens that are copies of the creature. That's a replacement effect, so even if it happens twice, you're only replacing 1 thing, so you still only get the same amount of tokens.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
That's why you don't want a Sakashima in there.
Well,
Yeah, good point.
yeah, because I can make legendary everything's here. So I've got Zendikar here, and I have at this point I did not play a land per turn yet, but I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. So I'm creating 6 tokens, and what you're saying is for those 6 tokens, you chose Avenger of Zendikar for those 6.
It's a little bit
Yeah,
off.
Zendikar. So
yeah, you're gonna get the
6.
same thing. You're gonna get 5 times 5. Or no, it is 6. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's doing the same thing.
36. Exactly. My bad.
Okay, so Avenger. Right, 6, 5, 5s. And there's like dinosaurs and stuff on the board too, aren't there? Like, what's the biggest like one thing on the board?
Ugin.
I have a 3/3 Rory Williams with first strike and
Ugin.
lifeline.
A 3/3 Roy Williams with first strike.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's Ugin. How many counters does Ugin have?
8, 9, 9.
9. Yeah. It's Ugin.
you know, I'll take the plants, I guess.
You have to.
Actually,
You only trigger it once.
what's that?
You have to do the plants. You only trigger it once.
Even with my other Esix here?
Yeah, because they trigger on the first time you would make
Okay.
a token. This is the first event of tokens. This is the second event.
So this is our 3601 plants.
Green.
Landfall.
And-
Actually, yeah. Hold on. I just remembered. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a 1/1 counter on each of these plants. I've had 1 landfall trigger, which would not make 1/1 counter. It would make 7 1/1 counters.
Correct.
So these are all 7/8s.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm also going to put a land on the battlefield that is, so I'm also going to get that whatever.
Yeah, you're also going to get 7 counters on them.
Alright, so they're going to be 7 8s. Okay, that's insane.
I can't believe you just perfectly mirrored all of that.
Well, there may be
How dare you play my own
7
deck
counters on this. So, like, let's just say hypothetically another Zendikar came in. Would that repeat the entire process?
Not this
because
exact
you've already
turn, but
made-
otherwise, yes.
Yeah, on a different turn it would, but not this turn.
Because it happens during upkeep, for sure.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah, if you do
'Cause
something
it's only
during
one time
upkeep,
each turn.
yeah, it's only the first trigger.
Okay. But what if you had another 5 mana in your hand, and for whatever reason you had another Avenger of Zendikar, and you could have him enter the battlefield?
I mean, you would get 6 plants.
Which would then... It does that cycle again, or you get
No,
6
you
plants?
just get plants.
Okay. Let me see. Alright, oh, the first time you create one or more tokens? Yep, you're right. Okay. Thank you for explaining that to me. I'm going to pass turn now. This deck pops off and I don't know what I'm doing with it.
That's what happens when you play other people's decks.
Yeah.
Basic. If we're teaming up, I'm all game.
All right, so
Let me
I'm
know what
untapping. Hey, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I have no idea. Untap. Okay.
But the most I can do to somebody next turn is maybe 12 damage, 15 damage.
Thinking. Casting doubling season. I'm sure you guys know what doubling season is, but I get to double my my counters and yeah, it's great, and tokens. Although I don't know if I need them, but I played that first so I can play this Field of the Dead, so I can get 2 zombies. Now, I'm going to activate Sisay, searching my library for a permanent that is mana value mana value less than 5. So it's got to be 4 or less. And it's a legendary permanent. That is going to be Mr. Commodore Guff. Beginning of my end step, I can put a loyalty counter on another planeswalker I control, and then it's got a +1 and a -3 that I'll do here in a moment. But more importantly, Sisay's power toughness now is 7, because I have 6. Yeah, because I have all 5 colors in play, +2, and then a +2 at the bottom. I can activate these 5 for a planeswalker.
You played a Commodore Guff. Is is he a planeswalker or is he a creature?
Yeah, he's a planeswalker, loyalty 5. I can +1 to create a 1/1 red wizard token with tap, add a red, spend this mana only to cast a planeswalker. -3, I draw X cards, and Commodore Guff deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of planeswalkers I control. So he's in play. Activating Sisay one more time, it's got to be a mana value less than 7. Oh, and Commander Guff comes into play with double the things, so he's got 10. That'll be Elspeth, Sun's Champion. Comes into play with 8 loyalty, because it originally does with 5. Or it originally does with 4. So there's 4 and 4.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh god.
She has double, right? She has 8?
She has 8 right now. +1, put 3 1/1s into play. -3, destroy all creatures of power 4 or greater. And then -7, my creatures get 2/2 and flying. Put that in the play.
Did you play Ristic Study for any of that?
I did not. I only played 1 spell, and that was the doubling season. So no.
Planeswalkers are spells, right?
They are, but I didn't play them. I searched my library for them with Sisay.
Oh, okay, I'll draw one.
I have no cards in my hand. I will tick down Elspeth down 3, so she's got 5 left. I'm going to destroy all creatures of power 4 or greater.
Set it down.
Boom.
Kabooms.
Everything. Gone.
Just going to tap it. I'm going to tap it to show that I activated it. It's for as much for me as it is for you. -3, tick this down 7. I'm gonna draw X cards and deal X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of planeswalkers, which is 3.
Hold up. This is not a creature. This is a Zendikar. So hold on.
Why is it meant a creature? Isn't it
Because it's an artifact.
Is it a creature?
No, it's an artifact.
What's the card that
Except
changes
it's
it?
an art. As a copy of any creature on the
You
battlefield
got
except it's an
deputy.
artifact, but it's also a creature, because...
No, it
It's not a
says
creature.
it's not a creature.
Oh, so it's
an
not a creature. Then,
Yeah.
yeah, if it's not a creature, it's not a creature. Yeah.
Yeah, so Zendikar still lives. Sakashima goes back to my command zone. And this one goes back here. Okay, now after the 4, you said something about 3.
Yeah, you're each going to take 3 damage because of Commander Guff, and I'm going to draw 3 cards. I have not played a land yet, so I think I'll do that here in a moment too. I'm going to tick up Lord Windgrace. It's going to go up 4 because of doubling season. I'm going to discard a card, and if it's a land card, I get to discard another card. That'll be the Polluted Delta, so I'll draw 2. Play land for turn. Do I have anything else? Nope. I did all my shit. None of my creatures can attack. Pass turn.
So just to clarify, Zendikar is not a creature, correct?
Correct.
Right, but I also, yeah, all it is right now is a mana dork because it's already entered the battlefield, so it's an artifact that I can tap for a blue mana now.
Gotcha. Alrighty, so this goes down to 0. This goes up to 4.
Oh, at the beginning of my end step, I put a loyalty counter on another target planeswalker I control.
Okay, perfect. My thing goes down to 7. And now my dinosaurs get +1/+1, vigilance, and trample.
Leave the Elspeth.
See here, draw a card. Yeah, that's fun. Do I? Son of a. Okay, let's have a red, and take 1. That's tragedy. Pay 2. 1, 2. Play the Parting of Ways. So exile the top 5 cards of my library. Each non-land card, put a number of time counters on it that equal to its mana value. So 1. Nope. Exile, that's a land. Exile another land. Exile another land. Exile Inevitable Betrayal with 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And a Soul Ring with 1. How cool. That was a straight up bust. Okay.
Yeah, how many
And
time counters are on that, on all my shit?
7. Because I did the 2 time travels earlier.
Oh.
And let's see here. Okay, slow. I'm gonna do +2 on this guy, so take 3 damage directly. Come on. Or is he gone? Did he step aside?
You hit me with the 3 damage.
Okay. And now I'm gonna attack you with 4/3/3 vigilance trample and a 1/3/3 first strike lifelink. So
Okay.
that's 3 times 4.
4/3/3 vigilance trample. So that's nice. Take 15 on that.
Okay. Now we'll gain 3. Anything else, John? Nope. Okay. Pass.
Did you play any spells on your turn?
Yes, I did, and I will not pay the 1. You can draw a card.
Okay, thank you, sir. Alright, I'm gonna play Esix again.
It's sexy.
I guess I'll wild growth this. Alright, and then I'll pick up Garuk. Make a copy of the scariest thing on the battlefield, which is probably dinosaurs in space.
Yep.
And I don't have any haste. I'm
You
just
done
gonna
that?
pass.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. And draw. This can be a critical card.
Starting to swell up.
Okay.
Oh, and the cat.
What's still living on the board here? What's
Oh,
alive?
yeah.
Stop.
Dinos in space. 7/7 with vigilance and trample.
It's a great movie, also. You should watch it.
Donos in space with 7/7 vigilance trample. Can even Donos in space save me? Is that a legendary? That Donos in space?
It's not.
Is not a legendary.
So I can
Okay.
copy it.
Alright. So how much love can we get on this board? Okay, we've got to do something. So it's going to be 1 blue and 4 colorless to draw a pirated copy as a pirate copy of Dinos in Space, because we're making a pirate copy of that movie, brother.
That's
You
sick.
pick one.
And it's also, if you click on it there, it's also got some cool little features that make it 1 mana more expensive than other shapeshifters and not worth it. Dinos in space.
Dinos in
Seven.
Did you pay 1 for Ristic?
No.
Okay.
I can't afford the Ristic, man. That's too expensive.
Yeah, for the study.
Man, that really would have been interesting if I'd have thought my way through that. Okay, so we will. I mean, how often are you gonna get a chance to put dinos in space, right?
Never.
So yeah, so I mean, we're gonna pop 1, 1, 1, leaving 2 open to pop mirror image because we want more dinos in space. The 7/7 tramples. They do not have haste, I'm sure, and so I'm going to pass turn.
And just so you guys know, that all the dinos you control get a +1/+1. So other dinos. So if you have 2, they're 8/8.
Now I have to figure out how to get a dinos in space, that way all of us have one. Because I feel totally left out. Okay, so let's start with a mana crypt. See if I can fuck this pig. Liliana Vess. She'll come into play with 10. Oh god, I could do that -8 right now if I really wanted to. That's nasty, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to -2. I search my library for a card, put it on top, and shuffle my library. This will go on top. Activate Commodore Guff. Draw 4 cards, and you'll each take 4 damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cast Eerie Ultimatum. So I'm returning any number of permanent cards with different names from my graveyard to the battlefield. Does it resolve?
Sure.
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, hold on.
That's
Alright.
If
Right?
I
Yeah,
can't speak to it.
It'd be 3 lands, Nicol Bolas, and Felidar Guardian.
Okay. So you have to declare those targets as you cast it, right?
Return any number of permanent cards. I'm not targeting anything. If this card resolves, this is what's going to happen.
Okay. So, just a quick inventory of your graveyard then, as that's on the stack.
Right.
What were those cards again?
3 lands. Nicol Bolas Planeswalker. Felidar Guardian.
What is Felidar Guardian do?
Blinky Boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's he called?
Felidar Guardian. When it enters the battlefield,
Our guardian.
I may exile another target permanent I control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Also, Nicol Bolas.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, Nicol Bolas is the much more important one.
Whatever, fuck it. I'm gonna Swan Song the ultimatum.
That's not cool, bro. Yeah.
That's just a
Ultimatum's
tad
counter.
scary.
Yep. Alright. Can't have all the things.
I don't want Nicol Bolas. Sorry.
Ugh, that hurts.
Not when you can pop them off immediately and then Felidar Guardian to do it again.
Right. I'm going to make 3 dudes with Elspeth. Taking her up 2.
Oh, you have two swans, by the way.
Yes, okay. Cool. Those are 1/1 soldiers, these are swans. I'll figure that out later. Yeah. What else? I'm going to tick up Lord Windgrace 4. So it's up to 9. I'm going to discard a card that's going to be Vraska the Unseen. And I'll draw a card. Cool. Tap 4. Activate the Chain Veil. For each Planeswalker I control, I can activate it as if abilities were the first time. So I'm just going to untap these.
Yep.
Feels like the first time.
Have you paid for Ristic at all?
I played Liliana Vess, and otherwise I haven't done anything else. I'll pay the one for Ristic.
Okay. Well, you played the Ultimatum or no?
Oh, yeah, I'll pay for Ultimatum as well.
Okay.
I will Shotgun Blood Crypt for 2 life. I will tick down Elspeth, knocking her down to 1. Getting an emblem that says all my creatures get 2/2 and have flying. Emblem. While that's on the stack, I'm going to copy that ability with Rings of Brighthearth. So I'll have 2 emblems, giving my creatures a total of 4/4 and flying.
And flying.
And flying. Double flying. All the flying. I played a land, so I got 2 more zombies coming in, but they have summoning sickness. Move to combat step. I will attack with my 4 zombies that are 6/6 and flying at Ugin.
Oh man, oh good call. It was a flying what?
They are 6/6 and flying. 4 of them.
6/6/6.
How many of them?
4.
Okay, I'll use all 4 of my Dino tokens to block each one.
Yep. What are the power toughness of your Dino tokens?
They're all 3/3s.
Yep. Okay, so that don't matter. Second main.
Said Ugin. I was like, who the hell is Ugin?
That motherfucking spirit dragon. I'm going to tick down Liliana. Search my library for a card. Put it into top of my library. That on top. Tick up Lord Windgrace again, so it's up to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Discard a card and draw a card. That'll be Spark Double. Draw a card. After that, I will knock Commodore Guff down to 1 and deal 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to each of you, and I'll draw 4 cards. I don't think I can do anything else. I think I did all the stuff. I gotta write a bunch of shit, even though it's all gonna get destroyed. Pass.
Okay. Alright, untapping. Yay. Upkeep. Bink. So that comes into play. This goes down to 6. This goes down to 2. And this one goes to phase 2, so time travel. Add 2. Subtract 2. And I will suspend my dinosaurs on a spaceship again, believe it or not. And let's see here. Suspend 3. Actually, no, that doesn't work like that. Sorry. And you guys got any Eldrazi in your deck?
No, not that I know of. Not that I can think of.
Well, define Eldrazi.
The creature version, like Emrakul,
So something that could shuffle.
No.
the one that can take over a player's turn.
Oh yeah, that
No.
No, not that I know of.
Search target. Oh wait, never mind. Search target opponent's library for a creature card, and put that card onto the battlefield under my control, so I can search my own deck. Correct?
If it's target player, then yes.
Okay, great. Okay, there he is. So, any counters for him coming?
What is he? He's a
He's got
2/2.
13/13. That costs 1 less to cast. And when I cast him, I gain control of target opponent during their next turn.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
Emrakul the Promised End? You want to play that?
Is there? You can counter that, right?
I can counter that in a couple of different ways, but the way that I'm going to do this, is I'm gonna tap 1.
I would love to see you just copy it. I think that'd be hilarious.
Well,
I
I can't guarantee it. That would be hilarious, but yeah, it's gonna be destroyed, and you'll get a 3/3 green frog lizard in its place.
Okay.
Which you will probably use to kill me, which would be very poetic.
No, I like. Yeah, so I still get a. What was that? An instant?
Yes.
He has protection from instants.
Oh, he does.
I've never seen that text be relevant.
Like, this is so protection from instants. So like a counterspell would also be an instant.
Yeah. Well, no, because the protection has to be when it's in play and not on the stack. Counter only happens when it's on the stack.
Oh, because I mean I can counterspell it. But
yeah, you can
let's have a conversation about that. Because I don't think I'm long for this world.
I want to see him control Troy and nuke himself.
That's probably one way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think honestly, the more people promise not to kill me for a little while, the more likely I am to not counter it. So let's let it just be there.
Oh shit. Okay.
So you're gonna control my next turn?
Probably. But dang it. That just adds more fuel to the confusion of how I play this deck.
Yeah, you sure you really want to do that? My turn is long and tenuous.
It is. It really is.
Are you sure you want to do that on Spelltable?
I think no, I don't actually. I really
Right.
don't. So I'm gonna make it a little more simple. I'm gonna for my attack phase, okay, I'm gonna take my dinosaurs on a spaceship and move into attack basic wastes. Or Troy.
Power toughness and
7/7.
7/7. Any evasion?
Vigilance and trample.
Just vigilance and trample. 7/7.
Coming to you directly, not your planeswalkers.
Right. I will block with 2 of my birds.
Okay.
Actually, 7/7. So these are each 6/6s. I'll just block with my 2 birds because they're both 6/6s.
Okay. Done. And now second main.
One of the
I'm
birds.
going move to second main. I'm gonna tick this down about 6, down to 5, and we're gonna exile every single permanent that converted costs 5 or that costs 6 or less. So if you have a card 6 or less, it's gone.
That's
1 or more colors.
Which is interesting because that also exiles out of time. So if you guys had creatures, they're back into play. Artifacts, enchantments, you name it.
Oh, so everything, all my creatures are back in play, everything is back in play.
Correct.
Oh, how cool. Let me...
From out of time, yeah. What's the CMC of dinos in space?
It's a 6.
Okay.
It is 6, okay.
Yep.
So the dinos in space go away. Well, they're not actually dinos in space anyhow. So this was a...
The tokens count as permanents.
Tireless Tracker. And this was a... No. This one was the Tireless Tracker.
Are you picking a creature to copy?
Well, they would phase back in exactly how they were.
They would. Okay. Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, unfortunately.
And for my next trick, I'm gonna pay. While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, pay a life, and draw a card with War Room because my rose has 1 color. And pay land apparently. All right, Cant. Your turn.
Alrighty, boo. Stinky doo doo.
Poo poo shitty.
How many cards does everyone have in hand?
7.
2.
Okay. Damn, I got it. I'm gonna play a Farhaven now to search for a land. And then pay 3 for a Fierce Empath. When it enters, I can search my library for a creature with perverted mana cost 6 or more.
Perverted mana cost?
Perverted mana cost. Probably Hornet Queen. Yeah. Gonna be a Hornet Queen. Gonna play land for turn. I think I'll just pass my turn.
Alright. Untap. Alright, on untap, we're gonna have upkeep. So for Cryptoplasm's upkeep, Cryptoplasm is gonna morph into an Emrakul. Now there's not gonna be an enter the battlefield trigger on that because it's just a morph. Now everyone will mill 3 cards. And then whatever creatures we get.
Ristic Study, Wooded Foothills, Garrick Wildspeaker.
You got Matrix and Nev from me.
And I got Mizzix Replica Rider and a Time Beetle.
Time Wheel, that's so cool. Mizzix Replica Rider.
Yeah.
I'm clicking on these. Mizzix Replicant Rider is cast to spell other. So, okay, we'll just let that be a Mizzix. Okay. So now we are on. I'm going to go ahead and play a land per turn. This is a Mystic Sanctuary. It will enter untapped because I've got a bunch of lands here. So now let's see. Never quite enough. Never quite enough. Okay. So let's get weird. I am going to first. Let's do. Well, how exactly would this work with our guy here? So 1 and then 3, 5 with 1 floating. We're going to bring out Esior, Wardwing Familiar. We get that 1 floating. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the floating to bring out Sakashima again. He is going to enter the battlefield as Emrakul.
Who did you target with that Emrakul anyway?
I didn't. I wasn't. I don't even want to mess with it, honestly.
Okay.
Okay. And so its whole like it's got that weird thing where you gain control after the turn, that player takes an extra turn. I see. So
right, but it's only on cast, right?
That would be a great big mess. Yeah, gosh. It's like I gotta start making enemies, but I'm not in a position to do it right now. So I've just gotta be friendly.
Are you in a position to survive till your next turn is the question.
Yeah, and the answer is no, not if anyone goes wide. But I could swing on somebody for 13 with this guy, as I could with this because they've morphed in, but I'm not going to because I don't want to make any enemies. But I think, I don't know, I guess here's where we talk.
My guy, you've got 4 health. What do you mean enemies?
Yeah, Gaege and CantCrash. Why don't we just do something here? I mean, do we all agree Troy is the biggest threat here?
He was until he got rid of all his planeswalkers.
Right. Yeah. Now I technically have nothing, but I guess I'm
Dude, get rid of that freaking Eugene. Swing both of them.
Who is scary? Who is
Eugene
scary?
the Spirit Dragon is scary.
So you're saying I should swing everything at Troy? Just boom.
I didn't say Troy. No, I said Eugene the Spirit Dragon.
Ugin.
Eugene the Spirit Dragon.
Ugins.
Yeah, kill that planeswalker.
This guy.
I tried doing it.
He's the one that killed everyone.
Eugene the Spirit Dragon. I don't know. I might have done some cool stuff.
He's the one that just board wiped us.
Yeah.
I did kind of like that board wipe, though. I've got to be honest.
Make it even. Even the playing field. Swing both of them motherfuckers. Then he loses his only one. You get to keep one. You lose one. He loses his Ugin.
Well, this one has summoning sickness, but that's okay. Gaege, 13, Emrakul, and you have no blockers, is that correct?
I have my own Emrakul.
You have your own Emrakul.
Get it off the field. You have.
They will die together. So I will swing one of my Emrakuls and a 4/5 flyer at your Ugin.
Okay.
So the Emrakuls will die.
I will let that go.
You're not gonna block and kill his Mizzix?
Nope.
Alright.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's me. That's me passing my turn.
Untap.
Wait, you did not walk with the Emrakul?
Nope.
Oh, so I guess I still have one. I assumed you did.
No. Yeah, you get to keep your creatures.
Yeah, keep it. Enjoy it. Have fun with it.
Well, who was he?
Have a good time.
Yes, the crypto. This guy here. Yeah.
I'm tapping 7 to play Ruinous Ultimatum, since you guys said it was a good idea. Destroy all non-land permanents your opponent's control.
Alright.
Anyone have any responses?
Any responses?
Oh.
Everybody lives. All creatures gain hexproof and indestructible.
Cool.
All creatures?
All creatures, and players can't lose life, and no one can win the game this turn.
Alright, so destroy all non-creature, non-land permanents my opponent's control.
Non-creature, non-land permanent. Okay. Cool.
Cool. Good talk. Land for turn. Make a zombie. Oh, I need to roll for Crypt. But I'm casting Sisay for the 3rd time. So I roll for Crypt right now. Odds is damage. It's 5, I take 3. So, casting Commander, Path of Ancestry, so I can scry. I'll put that on the bottom. Tap 2. Play Renin 6. Comes into play with 3 counters. And if it comes into play, I'm going to return a land from my graveyard to my hand. Seems fine. It's going to be one of these fetchies. After that, tap 2, play a Bloom Tender. And since I didn't realize that ahead of time, I'm going to tap these 2. I'm going to activate that ability again with Rings of Brighthearth, so I'll just put another land into my hand. Move to attacks. I don't have anything without Summoning Sickness. I will pass.
Okay. So, Slow, who's your biggest threat right now?
The entire board. I have 4 life.
Okay. Well,
my goal is to see if I can do anything cool enough in the last 4 life to end up on the highlight reel of this YouTube show.
All right. So I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and a nothing, and tap the Rogue's Passage and make Emrakul unblockable until the end of this turn. Yeah, that's right. And I should go to CantCrash, but basic, I'm coming at you with Emrakul for 13.
Didn't there something that nobody can lose the game this turn or something?
It's just during his turn.
Yeah, that was once it ended my turn. So 13-13's coming at me?
Yeah.
Any special things about it?
Nope.
Trample.
Yeah, just trample.
Just trample.
Okay. Well, it kind of sucks. So this is a 6/6 and a 5/5, so I can double block. Actually,
Can't block.
Fly.
I have flying. My creatures get 2/2 and flying.
No, I did a Rogue's Passage.
Oh, if it's unblockable, it's unblockable. I'll take 13.
That's that. And then, dang it. I'm going to tap over a white and a blue. Actually, that came into play tap, so it doesn't matter. White and a blue. And play Sinister Concierge. And I pass.
What was it called?
Sinister Concierge. When she dies, I can exile it and put 3 time counters on it. And if I do, exile 1 target creature and put 3 time counters on it. Each card exiled has suspend.
Sweet.
So if she dies, she's taking someone with her.
Alright. I'm gonna play Hornet Queen. Make 4 Hornos.
Horny boys.
Ka-chow!
Ka-chow.
And then fuck it. I'm gonna play a Time Twister.
Okay.
Nice.
What have you just done?
Shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library and draw 7.
Bold move, Cotton. See how it plays out.
I like it. Let's keep it weird.
That's how it goes at the R. Kelly party.
Well, I'll just say this. I had a thing that was going to let me be able to, like, make infinity Emrakuls with Enter the Battlefield triggers in my hand. So
That'd be hilarious.
Wait, you could cast each of them?
it would be on upkeep, but I like if I had more life, it would have been a problem. But whatever awesome has to happen, you know, one.
Someone asked.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we're killing Troy. I want someone who is not Troy to win, but
I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna play a land for turn, and then suspend a search for tomorrow and pass my turn.
alright. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay. So we are first gonna play a Throne of Eldraine. We're gonna name blue. I'll also play a land for turn. First things first, I'm gonna tap 1, and I am going to cast Brainstorm. And let's see, and then put cards in my hand in any order. Okay. No. Okay. So we're going to hit 4, and I am going to use Mocking Doppelganger to copy specifically Gaege your Emrakul. It is goated. As long as this one hits. And I am going to, we're just going to get crazy. We're going to do Faded Infatuation to put in another Emrakul in. So
it's actually can you not target that since it's an instant?
Yeah, it has protection from instance. That includes.
Oh, that is a good point. I did not even think about how that would. You know what I'm going to do then? I'm going to use Mirage Mockery, a sorcery,
Which does the same thing. I'm sure.
Yes, Rockle. And this one 13. Doesn't matter which one because you get your goaded trigger. So I have got 2 live Rockles and 4 or 5. Troy, what are you holding as far as in the air?
So all 3 of my creatures have flying. This is a 5/5 flyer. This is a 6/6 flyer, and this is a 9/9 flyer.
All right, 5/5, 6/6, and a 9/9.
And you can only attack me with up to 2 creatures.
That is true. No, I can't. I can't actually do that the way that I would like to do it. You said I can only attack you with 2.
Yes.
Okay.
No more than 2 creatures can attack me each combat.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then 13 flying trample, all this stuff, and a 4/5 in the air as well, coming towards you.
So a 13/13 and a 4/5?
Uh-huh.
I will take the 13 and block the 4 with the 9.
Okay, so you take the 13, block the 9, and cool. And I am going to, under certain circumstances, but past turn, I don't think I'm going to live past yours, but hopefully I helped.
Let's figure out if I can or not. Let's roll for crit first. Odds is damage. It's a 4. Sweet. Draw for turn. Tap 5. Activate Sisay, get a planeswalker that's 8 or less. Soren Markov.
This is excruciating.
Planeswalkers. Do you have any creatures in that deck, dude?
I mean, yeah, there's some. Actually, I'll do Bloom Tender for that. There's some creatures in here. Comes into play with 4 loyalty. I will activate Soren, knock him down to 1, to target CantCrash to knock your life total down to 10, and with it on the stack, I'll pay 2 mana to activate it again, and which Gaege will go down to 10 as well.
Seems good.
Seems good. I will activate Renin 6, tapping 2. This will be the -1 ability, so go down to 3. Deal 1 damage to any target. Both of those damages are going to go at slow flood.
So that's how much damage?
2 damage.
Okay.
Activate Sisay again. Find something. Something that maybe can win me a game, I don't know.
Something that makes creatures with haste?
No, something that helps me win the game. Animatu, the Fate Shifter. 3 loyalty, +1, draw a card, put a card from your hand on top of your library. -1, exile another target, yeah, Flicker Bitch. There you go.
What do you have to flicker?
I mean, Renin 6 can deal 1 damage, and I can figure stuff out from there. So put that there. I think it's just another roll, so I will do another Sisay.
Do another sister. Do another sister.
I will do Teferi Temporal Archmage.
Is that a planeswalker?
Yeah, it's another planeswalker that I'm activating from Sisay. 5 loyalty, +1, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, the other one on the bottom of your library. -1, untap up to 4 permanents, and -10, you get an emblem with you may activate loyalty abilities of planeswalkers you control anytime you can play an instant. I hope to not get that far.
So you're just gonna untap 4 permanents?
Hang on. No, we're doing much more than that. First, I'm going to untap 4 permanents. You're right. So 1, 2, 3, and then the crypt. Then I will tap in 4. We're tapping Chain Veil, being able to use my Planeswalker abilities again. I think from here I can demonstrate a loop. So, Renin 6, deal 1 damage to CantCrash.
Okay.
+2 Sorin, deal 2 damage to Slowflood, and I'll gain 2 life.
Oh, you can untap
3,
7
untap up to 4 target permanents. That's going to be this,
and then do it again.
this, and that. Yeah, so I can keep doing that and just
Ping everyone for 1.
yeah, ping everyone for 1 and 3, and it'll take a few more tries, but I'll be able to do it. Do you guys want me to keep doing the loop, or?
No.
No, you're just untapping 8 permanents over and over.
Yeah, four permanents, but yeah, that's the combo.
Nice.
GG's.
GG.
GG's. I have never held so. I have never stolen. That's not true, but that was the best I've ever stolen someone's WinCon crash. It was like, hey, that thing you did, I want to do that. And I have all the tools. Can you please explain to me what you just did so that I can counter it?
Shit. And then you figured out that you can't even target it with instance. Oh shit.
Dude, this game's gonna be excruciating to edit.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the longer ones, but that's fine. I'll do it one day, probably in the next month or so. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, what you say? It was North Shores Gaming.
North Coast Magic. Actually, North Shores Gaming is pretty sweet too. I won't even lie.
North Coast Magic.
Yeah, North Coast Magic.